Hey, what's good, everybody? It's Thonk. Today we got some Jacks in the jungle, so let's go ahead and get into it. All right. Whew, we have a mid Nunu this game. Uh, he saw the Kog'Maw pick, he saw the Lulu pick, and he said, "You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go Nunu, and we're gonna play Hyper Nunu, or I mean Hyper Cog." So here we go. All right, so Jax is a really strong jungler right now. He's got great early game skirmishing, and then of course he scales really well. As long as your lanes don't get too punished and you can make it past that early squishy part, like once on Jax, once you get your Trinity, your Blood Razor, and then you can start building tank, you're a monster. So you definitely want to try and survive. They say survive the early game, but I really think it's just a matter of playing more cautious early game, playing more around what's really going to win. Luckily, has some great early game skirmishing, so um, this really, I was debating playing Zac into this because they've got so much range. Good engage would be nice, but went with the Jax. Go ahead and play it. All right, so you start E. We're gonna go E W Q, and so with Jax, for his clear, your E keeps you really healthy, really healthy. And so you want to auto draw the monster's aggro, and then use your E to dodge as much damage as possible. So if you do it perfectly, you time it right before they do their first attack, and then you can cancel out a couple of their attacks, which is really nice. The second thing when clearing with Jax is your W is an auto attack reset, so you auto W. Same thing with Q, you auto Q. But when you're doing later on in the game, it won't really matter. You just use your W. Oh, so I mistimed that there. I was trying to catch his first auto there, so if I had done it right, he wouldn't have hit me with the first auto, and then I would have canceled his second auto, so it would have worked out really well. Alright, level 3, we should be able to do something top. I think I beat J4, so I think I'm okay with fighting him if I run into him. But I don't see him. So let's just wait. Ah, oh, he's there. He was there. Now he's going here. Did he see me? Woohoo! Oh my goodness! That burst Nunu damage. What was that? Alright. Good job, good job. That was crazy. He must have had his passive built up, where he gets, you know, the plus level or whatever. Alright, let's see. Is he in here? No? Okay. Ooh, I was ready to flash for that. I should have, as soon as Gnar threw his auto attack, I should have just flash autoed, just to secure it, because we would have had it for sure. He would have got his hyper proc. Once an auto's in the air, you can't flash it. I mean, that goes without saying, but you know it, I know it, I've done it before. Everyone and their mother tries to flash auto attacks like their skill shots. So, anywho, really good early game so far. Really good early game so far. So there's the auto Q into the auto W. Okay. Yeah, we're doing good here. Doing good. You're going to max W, and then you max Q, and then E. Let's go ahead and try and do this again. Alright, I don't think this is happening. Because Gnar really has control of the lane, and he's shoving it out pretty hard, so... Or, I mean, he's shoving it into Cho'Gath pretty hard, so I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, so first things first, we're going to grab this first, and then we're going to go into our Trinity. The reason we get that first is because it helps with mobility. Because if you didn't know, you can ward hop, just like a Lee Sin. Your Q, you can jump onto wards. So it'll give you a nice little escape mechanism. It's really, really quite nice for mobility. Uh-oh. Let's just run straight mid. Woo! That's dangerous. But he's going to greed for this. Okay. Ward there just in case. And then he should just be dead. Oh, man. He should just be dead. Okay. He should just be dead. We'll give it to Gnar. I'm okay with giving it to Gnar there. You want to try and feed your laners. This meta is not for carry junglers. Alright, so if you can give it up to your laners, really. Especially if you know that your laners are good. Like Gnar has been playing well. He's owning the matchup, 40 to 30. I mean, he's doing a good job. So if we can get him going, we can get him snowballing onto the Cho'Gath even further, it's only going to benefit us. He can maintain split push pressure later on. It'll be worth it. Jax is smart. He did a little... Jarvan. J4 is smart. He did a little bit of counter jungling. Oh, but he didn't get my crown. Alright, let's see if we can make this happen. This is a harder one to pull off because Janna. Alright, I'm here. Okay. Alright, so we got exhaust, flash, and flash. Exhaust, flash, flash. Worth. I'm going to say worth. Go ahead and clear that trap out for my friends. So we can come back and get that going. Another big thing about this current jungle meta is the team with the better bot lane wins. All memes aside. If you can get your bot lane going, it is going to be largely beneficial for you. Okay. I might be able to jump on her here if she stays another wave. But she probably won't. But I might just be able to get her anyway. Okay, cool. Cool. She could, I think she could have just walked away. She might not have had the mana to get out, but that was good. That was pretty free. That was pretty free, which is nice. Like I said, Jax does really well with early skirmishing. If you can take advantage of these early to mid skirmishes, you can really roll into a monster late game. You really can roll into doing some damage. Alright, so another thing about Jax, and why his clear is so nice, is he has this passive that while he's auto-attacking, he gains attack speed up to 8 stacks. So at 8 stacks, he has a plus of 40% attack speed. And I think that scales with level as well. Alright, we got our ult. We'll go ahead and get red. J4 should have seen me bot side. He should have taken my red. There's a chance he didn't. I mean, when I showed top, he took my wolves. So I'm betting he took my red. But there's a chance he didn't. And he did not. We'll ward just in case. Alright, I did it right that time. So you saw I autoed into my E before he started his first auto attack animation. And so I blocked his first one, and then the stun canceled out his second one. Pretty good. Alright, so now we're 6. So this is the beauty of Jack's tankiness. You build damage, just like Riven, to get tankier. Although we'll be building more of a tank build. Okay. Is he gonna stay? Ooh, that damage though. Is Zereth gonna stay or is he gonna back? I want to get a ward here just in case he's there. I don't want to fight. Oh no. I wonder if I can get there. Damn. Unlucky. That's okay. Ah! The tag attack speed wasn't quite there. Oh no. Ah, poor guy. Poor guy. Woo! That's okay. That's expected into Caitlyn lane. Especially Kate Janna. That's expected. Alright. So we're doing pretty good. 1-0-2, helping our laners out. We'll go ahead and go Sheen next. Sheen Phage. And we... Oh, man. I'm going to sell this just to get a control ward. I don't really need it anymore. You stay pretty healthy in the jungle. Especially once you get this little part finished, because it gives you nice healing back. Okay, we want to make sure that we get a ward and Scuttler, so we can prep for dragon. Okay, all of our lanes are doing pretty decent. Get this ward down right here. If you didn't know, stunning or rooting, I don't think fearing, but stunning or rooting Scuttle lowers the resistances on it, makes it much easier to kill. Nunu really wants this. Like, bad. Okay. It's just hard. He's playing so back. He's just playing so passive that there's not really a way to get to him. Alright, and here's the squad. Okay. Not a whole lot I can do here. Alright. We don't have a ton of wave clear either. This is a problem. Oh, nice. That's huge. That's really huge. Nice. Get the Gnar going ahead early, and then he starts to take over the game. That's the hope, anyway. Perma rooted and locked into death. Part of me wants to run bot lane and just go take that tower, but... this. What? Ward over there. Drop control ward here. Got a ward defensively because we did lose both of our towers. Okay. Nice. Except for this is not going to end well. No vision of me. Woo! That was interesting. That was an interesting interaction, to say the least. All right. I'm not really sure why he's like dying to this. I'm not sure it's worth it. I don't quite understand what that was about. As much as I would love to fight that, I don't think we can. Because no one's there. And all of them are missing. So, just the high likelihood that they just get that. I mean, we could try to fight. But we don't have our ADC, so we really just don't want to. That's okay. I mean, we can let them farm up. If we can keep stalling, it's okay. The problem is they have such a good sieging comp. And we have no wave clear. So we've got all this scaling. Okay. Did we get one? We did not. And he's nommed. And they got the ocean drag too. We gotta get a good team fight, but nice. Yeah. I agree. I agree completely. The bigger problem we have is a clear lack of any type of wave clear. But we're not out of it. A few one-team fights, and we're right back in there. Because we do have damage. I mean... Oh, I should have had that. On the plus side, there's nothing else on the map for them to take. Okay. I'll happily take this. Creating map pressure, right? I mean, I could split. I don't really want to. But Jax is really good at splitting because he has an out. I just don't want to split because we don't have wave clear, which is the bigger problem. All right, now we're going Cinder Hulk. So I was going to go Blood Razor, but we're not really winning. Not winning too hard. We've lost a lot of objectives. We're kind of bleeding, so I just need to be a little bit more tanky. This can be a good fight. This can be a good fight. Okay. I was going to say, we do desperately just need to win this, though. Luckily, Xerath isn't the best tower taker. He's going to try, though. Okay. Okay.
Surprise! I'm back.
No map movement. No map awareness. Bleeding objectives. And I don't really know what's happening here. We need to be making picks. They're doing a much better job of setting up vision and playing around their win conditions. And it's costing us big time. I mean, they could be doing it right now. Okay, they're not. Probably not. They could still do it, but they're probably not doing it. Okay. Alright, I'll shove out topside. I was going to leave that for Cog.
Let me at 'em.
Woo! Woo! Auto attack cancels. I don't think they do it without Cho'Gath. I'd be wrong. They're taking a lot of damage, so this is our time to get back in there. But when our ADC goes down, we're in a bad way. Whew. Man, this fell apart fast in the mid game, which unfortunately is our weakest point, and they did a great job of exploiting that. They went around the map, they took all of the towers and the objectives that were pretty much theirs. I mean, they have the range, and we have no wave clear on our team. Nunu mid, probably not the best, but I think the bigger point is that they just took advantage. Oof. I might need to go into split mode. The problem is we don't have any wave clear, so I think our best bet is to 1-3-1 with Gnar and I on the side lanes, but in that case they just keep pushing towers because we don't have any way of clearing. If we could effectively clear waves, I'd say okay, let's 1-3-1. If we had some wave clear, but Lulu wave clear isn't there, and woo! Whew! That was so much damage. I didn't realize that he was AP Cho'Gath. Oh my goodness. Alright. Get Cinder Hulk. Yeah, and at this point they've just taken so much. So even though it's close in kills, they've taken so many objectives. And I'm pretty sure they've got nice CS leads across the board. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it's gross. Okay. Yikes. Yeah, we got stomped out pretty bad there. Pretty bad there. Mm, 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 mm. I mean, we played pretty well all around the map, but they just grouped together and pressed their advantage of having range versus us having no range. I mean, that's how broken range is in this game. They grouped around towers and took the objectives that we couldn't defend because we had no wave clear and we had no range. So when you're thinking about team comps, like, so our last pick was Nunu. Um, our last pick was our mid laner. So if you're thinking about, let's give it to Nar. He did pretty well. If you're thinking about team comp, you're in champ select and you're saying, okay, what does our team lack? So this is kind of the order that it went in, actually. Is this the exact picked order? Is that how that works? Anyway, Nunu was our last pick. So once they locked in Kog'Maw Lulu, um, Nunu said, we're going to go protect the Cog. But the problem with that is that we had no wave clear, no range. They had already locked in Janna, Caitlyn, and Xerath. So if you don't match that wave clear, they did exactly what they're supposed to do. Take bot tower, because they can do that really easily, and then rotate, take that advantage mid with your Xerath against the Nunu, who can't clear any waves. Okay, take that tower real easily, because where's our wave clear? Is it going to be Jax? Nope. Is it going to be Lulu? A little bit, but it's not going to, like, she can't Q the wave and kill it. Is it going to be Nunu? Nope, not that either. So they did that, and then they pressed mid, and they just kept pressing and poking and sieging, and we don't have the sustain to deal with that or the hard engage to deal with that. Nar was busy fighting his 1v1 in the top lane, which he was doing fine at. He was winning early, and then kind of, you know, they grouped up, and the advantage that the bottom lane had just kind of took over the map. So, like I said earlier, bot lane power is huge in this meta. If you're a jungler, I clearly didn't do it enough this game. Stay bot lane. Just camp bot lane, because that is what's going to win the game. Even if your bot lane is a bunch of bronze potatoes, like, if you get your bot lane ahead and their bot lane falls behind, you win. GG. It's over. You can take dragons, you can take towers, you can take everything off of just getting your bot lane ahead. So, yeah, that's going to do it for me, guys. It was a loss. It was a tough loss, but we still had a pretty decent Jax game. So, yeah. Remember, keep your head up. Keep grinding.
Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, but you still amazing.